Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving a microphone, dressed like $1 million, diamond things in its cups. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Ooh, Steve Harvey. You're the one, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, why don't you join in with me? If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. This one today, I want to share with you, is for all of us. And here it is. There is a solution to all of your problems and situations. If you don't know what your next move is, that's a good one. I don't care what it is. If the relationship you're in is all wrong and you don't know how to get out of it, it doesn't matter. There's a solution to all your problems and situations. That solution to all your problems, that way to make all your dreams come true, the way around a lot of this and the weakness that you feel at times is prayer. Prayer, a connection with your Creator. Could that be the thing that's missing in your life? I'm just asking. Because whenever I get a little bit off track, all I got to do is think just a moment, Steve, have you been praying, man? Have you been connecting with your Creator? I know you're busy, man. I know you're busy. And I know at the end of the day, you're done. You're done. And sometimes crawling into bed is all you can manage to do. I've said this. It happened to me last night. Again, I did all of this. But when I look and when I see things not moving, or I don't feel like things are going in the right direction, or I have a sense of being stagnant, all I got to do is retrace it. Because I'm working. There's no doubt about that I'm working. But am I staying connected? Am I using that weapon that's available to all of us? Am I praying? And the answer is usually no. And so I know, okay, man, I'm getting off track here. Because, see, let me tell you something, man. The reason I constantly talk to God is because life constantly changes. People who said they was going to do something for you one day have changed their mind the next. Somebody you thought was going to show up that day called in late, had an accident, and couldn't make it. That changes the parameters of everything. The meeting you had set up that had to be canceled because somebody was ill, that changes the parameters, the time frame of everything, because it's all connected. So if I don't stay in constant prayer and stay connected to the Creator, when these things happen, I've not put in my bid. I've not talked to him about how to handle it, or I'm just not aware of it and what to do next. And the next thing you know, it becomes a little stagnant. That has happened to me. I got to get back. Because prayer is the solution to all of my problems and situations. I have found that to be the case. Now, the only reason I'm telling it to you is because I know if you anything like me / human being, then there are times that you feel anxious. There's moments of desperation. You have moments of uncertainty. There are times when you feel like you've lost your way, or your purpose is a little blurred. You're not sure anymore. Or you don't know what your next move is, or the relationship you in, or the relationships you dabbling in, they just all wrong for you. Man, there is a solution to all your problems and situations, and it's prayer. If you're suffering from any of the things I just listed, or any other thing you could think of, just check your prayer. What has your prayer been lately about it? And this is for everybody. I often find when I get that disconnection, man, my prayer done slipped off. I start feeling a little bit less, so I got to jump back on it. I'm just offering you a solution to it, man. And I'm giving you a solution that works 1,000% for sure. See, I ain't guessing at this one. I'm telling you what has happened in my life, how I did it, and it'll do for you. God is filled with mercy and grace. He knows we all messed up. He knows all of us have done some jacked up things that don't nobody know about. He know all about our past, man. He know all of that. But he is so full of grace and mercy, so full of 55th chances. But you know the thing about your life, though, and the thing I had to come to terms with, and the reason I don't let my past bury me, the reason I don't let my past define me, is because my past, I found out, were just the ingredients needed for me to make this cake I'm eating now. My past is just my ingredients. See, you don't get rid of your past. They ain't gone nowhere. They are the ingredients. But when you put them with something else, they look better. They taste better. It is better. All of our past are just the ingredients that have become the cake we eating now. Now, if you don't like the way your cake tastes, then you got to start putting some other ingredients in there. Just because you started off and your cake was messed up don't mean you can't straighten out the flavor of your cake. You got to put some different ingredients in there. So let's say your cake is trifling tasted. It's bitter. Your cake is bitter. Well, you got to dilute the bitterness. You got to put some more goodness in there. So you got to put some goodness ingredients to take away the taste of the bitterness. So you got to put some different ingredients in there. You got to start living your life a little more kindly, a little more thoughtful, a little more sharing, a little more caring. And then after a while, man, those new ingredients combined with that bitter, it starts overshadowing the bitter taste because the bitter taste is further behind you now. See, something that happened to you 12, 15, 30, 25, 16 years ago ain't got to be the flavor that's in your mouth now unless you let it be. It's the ingredients, man. If you sick of the way your cake tastes, then change your ingredients. Put something else in your cake mix so you can get a better taste. If you don't like the way your life tastes, pray. I've been hearing my mama say it for years. Boy, prayer changes things. My mama used to say it to me all the time. I say it to my TV audiences when they come see me on the talk show. Before I walk off stage, I tell them these words my mother said. I said, my mother used to always tell me this, and it's bailed me out, and it might do the same thing for you. I said, whenever I get in trouble, I hear her words. She said, son, don't forget to pray. Don't be ashamed to pray, and don't be too proud to pray, because prayer changes things. And you better believe something, it 100% sure do.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday. We are not that far away from Christmas. If you're ready, are you ready? Who's ready? I'm not ready. Good morning, Shirley Strawberry. It's the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
I'm ready, Jay. Let's do it. Let's go.
You're ready for Christmas. All the shopping's done. Everything's done.
I haven't even started shopping. I haven't even started.
Carla Farrell, are you ready? Everything's done. Everything's wrapped. It's done. Finished.
No, I've started shopping, though. I have started. I will say that tree is up, house is decorated inside and out. All I'm going to do, the more you put up, the more you got to take down. So I cut back on what I put up this year.
That will be my what's on my mind when we come up later on in the show. Tommy, are you ready? Are you ready,
Get
sir?
ready, y'all. Yeah, I'm ready. You know what? This year, I'm not buying a lot of gifts. I'm just...
You know what?
No.
With you.
Let's just
Money works.
celebrate
You know what?
that
The
we
older
live
you
in, that
get,
we...
money works great. It does. Money,
yeah.
you don't have
My
to wrap
favorite
money.
gift.
You ain't got to wrap money at all. Money don't need to be wrapped.
Oh, you mean money as a gift, giving it
As a
to
gift.
someone.
Yeah, money as a
Okay.
gift. Yes. Just
That's
here's
my
some
favorite
money.
gift.
No, Jay, I'm just enjoying the season, and we here. We blessed to be here. Let's not get caught all up that we got to go buy 1,000 different gifts for every different person.
That
in
sounds
the
like
world.
somebody with a long ass list right there. That's what that sounds.
Sound like a hater. Grinch.
I know there's somebody you better buy some gifts for.
Well, that
right.
is.
That's
That
right.
is. You got to take care of your wife. You got to take care of your mama, your babies. And then right
That's
after
the
that...
list. That's the list,
Well,
though. That's
But,
it.
but you know what? The list used to be longer than that. I have to
really?
admit. The
Right.
list used to go long, man.
What about that
And
guy
then
that
I got
opens
to
the door at 7-Eleven? Should he get a gift? Because that's what he's there for. He's waiting on something, man. Should you? Should you get him a gift?
Okay, let me ask y'all this. Who do you... People that work for you, housekeeping,
Yes.
your
Yeah.
lawn service,
Yes.
are these people that you give an annual gift
Yes.
to?
Yes.
Definitely. Yes.
Okay.
Or a
Fun
bonus,
thing, yeah.
like a Christmas
A
bonus.
bonus or something?
And the
Okay.
reason
Yeah.
you do that, especially with your housekeeper, because you don't want stuff missing. Especially with your lawn guy, you don't want him to cut a cuss word into your lawn. You don't want that. So,
Right. So this helps you out, right?
yeah, this helps. Yeah, people
Yeah,
who
but
work
you
for you
should.
should always get a bonus. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
The shame on the boss that
it
doesn't
doesn't have
give
to be
anybody
anything
anything.
big or outrageous.
Not
you know,
big,
it's,
yeah.
It's the thought that counts.
Just-
you
yeah.
know, a bottle of wine, something.
A trip to Dubai.
Well, I don't want to give them something. What did you say?
A trip to Dubai.
I'm not buying nobody no trip to Dubai.
No, but meaning our boss just gave us a trip
Yes.
to Dubai. We were.
Yeah, that was nice. That was very
was
nice.
nice. That was
Beautiful.
excellent. That was wonderful.
Great
Outstanding.
Christmas gift.
Beautiful.
You say
I'm
you're not
not
buying
getting
what
it for
time?
my yard man, though. My yard man and my housekeeper ain't going to Dubai.
That's where you draw the line.
That's where you go.
Not my
I'll
yard
go,
high.
I'll go to
It need
Walmart
be
to
cut.
buy you something. That's what I'll do.
What do you think? Like $500? Is that a good look?
Money.
Money. When you pay them
Okay.
extra money, that's what we do.
$500. That a good look?
I'm coming to cut your grass.
Come and cut your grass. All right, coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we're going to start the show off with Nephew Tommy's Run That Prank Back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, time now to start your morning off with the nephew and Run That Prank Back. What you got, Neff?
This is it. This is that classic one where I prank Steve Harvey. That's
Were
right.
you nervous? Were you nervous?
Not nervous at all.
At all.
Not nervous
Okay.
at all. All right. A little nervous afterwards. Thought my job
Yeah.
might have been a little shaky. Thought my
You've
job
been here
might-
longer than me. You should know. Go ahead.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I almost went to jail that day. Am I right, sir?
Yes. It was a lot that day. I don't even know why he playing this prank. It's so much.
Yeah, the memories. Woo!
The Uncle Steve prank. Let's go, cat dog.
So what is you saying?
I'm saying to you right now that he's telling on everybody. He's snitching on
That ain't got
everybody.
nothing to do with me, man. That ain't my book. That's his damn book.
Put him on the phone then. I'll tell him. I ain't nobody scared of Steve.
He ain't writing about you.
Yeah, he did. He done told on me. He done told on all my boys. He telling on everybody, man.
Hey, dog, his book ain't got nothing to do with you, man.
No, but his book do got something to do with me because everything that Steve done learned as he was growing up from the hood, telling on everybody. And I'm tired of this. He ought to go somewhere and sit down.
Hey, dog, you got to get right with your girl.
Hey, listen, if he's schooling my girl, he ain't got no business coming in my house, in my car, telling every damn thing.
Oh, hello?
Hello?
Who is this?
Who is this?
Hold on, man. This Steve Harvey. Who is this?
This is Chuck P, man. Listen here, man. Okay, I was on the phone with your nephew, and I'm just saying this to you, Steve. Okay, all love to you, dude. I see you on the front of Essence. I see you on the Family Feud on your radio show. So why don't you go somewhere and sit out and quit telling on everybody?
Oh, wait a minute.
And I mean this on everything, Steve. I'm riding in the car with my family. I gotta turn my radio off because you telling game. We grew up sticking together. If I'm running a little game to make my ends meet or whatever it is, that's my business. You ain't got no business telling on me.
Hold on, man. Hold up. Oh, wait a minute. First of all, I don't know who you are.
I know you don't, but I know who you are, and we listen to the show. Okay?
Hold on. First thing you're going to do, though, back up a little bit, dog, because you're talking to me crazy.
Hey, Steve, ain't nobody scared of you because you got money.
Whoa. Hey, this ain't got nothing to do with no money, and I ain't going to be too many.
Listen, you got your money, so why don't you go somewhere and just enjoy your life? You found the perfect wife for you. You found the perfect person, the perfect relationship. Okay, that's good. God bless you.
Hold up. Don't put God in this. Leave God out of this, because you ain't calling from the God angle. See, people kill me with that part right there. God bless you. Don't throw God. You don't want God to bless me because you're talking too crazy to me. That's for starters right there. But since you talking crazy to me, let me turn you on to something. You out there running game, that's your problem. Run your game. You can't get mad at me because I'm doing what I do. See, man, y'all kill me. You out there doing what you want to do, like you all of this right here, then you coming to me because I'm trying to empower somebody. I don't give a damn about you, man. Feel how you want to feel about me, but what you ain't going to do, though, is talk to me like you crazy. Because I ain't that.
Wait a minute, Steve. Let's make the playing field fair, okay? You got the airwaves. You got the microphone. You got the ability to touch a lot of people, okay? And you just telling. You're a walkie-talkie.
Hold up. This ain't got nothing to do with the airwaves. This ain't got nothing to do with the media. This just me and you talking. I can talk to you personally. Personally, me and you can talk. Anytime you want to. You talking all this yak. See, it's people like you, man. Dog, you know why I wrote a book in the first place. Because you're always somewhere trying to act like you're something that you ain't. Now you got the source on the phone. Now you trying to make it about money and the me. This is me and you, just two men talking. Not what you want.
Then if it's two men then talking there from one man to another, why don't you just go somewhere and sit down and quit telling?
First of all, I ain't got to sit down. You already doing nothing as it is. See, as soon as somebody go out and do something, try to do something positive, you got some old shake and bake, chili wag like you sitting up in here, man, wanting to go sit down somewhere. I ain't going sitting down no damn where. You can miss me with that. I say what I want to say. And who are you anyway? You ain't even doing nothing.
And don't tell me I ain't doing nothing. I tell you what I am doing. I'm trying to do something, but every time I take a step, you take two steps. I can't.
Hey, man, quit trying. Hey, y'all kill me. Why don't you quit trying and do something? See, y'all kill me, man, with that old you trying to do something. Why don't you do something, dog? You sitting up in here talking to me about what you trying. You probably selling that same thing to your people. You trying. When you get tired of me and trying stuff, when you gonna do something?
I'm doing something right now, Steve.
Right now you're talking to me on the phone. You could be improving your relationship with your girl or whoever you're trying to get it together with, but you're on the phone with me complaining because I done wrote a book. Man, don't read the damn book. You probably ain't read it no way. And don't watch the TV show. You probably ain't working enough to pay the bill no how.
Hey, wait a minute, dude. You don't know nothing about me, okay? You don't know nothing about my finances. You don't know how
I ain't about your finances. This about you as a man.
All you do is talk to me. You know,
man, you know what y'all, Kim, hear what y'all do to me. Hear what y'all do to me. Y'all always talking to me on an email somewhere. You always on the blog talking about me. You don't even know me. Then when you give me face-to-face, you want to bring up money. This conversation ain't got nothing to do about money. I ain't brought up money one time. It's about manhood. Now, why don't you do that right there?
Wait a minute. No, Steve, it ain't about money now because you got it. Okay, because you got it. When you was broke, I bet that wasn't your attitude.
Guess what, though? Hey, man, guess what, though? When I was broke, though, I was working. I wasn't sitting on the phone crying to some other men about what he making me feel with my wife. Yeah, every time I take a step forward, you got me taking 2 steps back. That's why you ain't taking steps. What? Give me this, man. Can I tell you something? You just got pranked, dog. I'm seeing you. I just pranked the out of you, man. I finally got the ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Steve has been pranked. Oh, God. God, George. So I'm going to call you back, dog. Yes, Steve, I love you, man.
Well, Tommy, you made it through on that one. You made it through. Thank you. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO, but the CLO is not here. We got who? Bitterman, ladies and gentlemen. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Miss Ann is standing by with our national news. And in entertainment news, congratulations going out to Megan the Stallion. She is now Megan the Graduate. Wow, that was really something special to see her walk across that stage. That's right. Carla is here with today's music news, and we'll tell you who was named Time Magazine's Person and Heroes of the Year. We'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour, but right now, it is time to ask the Bitterman. And what, Bitterman?
You're not going to get any help out of this. I know you're sitting there going, well, maybe he can help. Nah.
Not at all.
Not at all. We ain't doing
You can try, though.
He doesn't want to. All right, here we go. This one's from Keela in Memphis. Keela writes, I'm about to turn 30 in January, and I still live with my parents because they use me for money. My mother is always faking an injury of some sort, and my daddy lives at the casino and spends all his money there. Between my mom not being able to work and my dad losing money, I have chipped in over half of my salary for the past 3 years. I'm ready to move on and get a life, but they make me feel guilty. What should I do?
Well, until you move out in the real world, you need to keep giving your parents money. You know what rent is, what light bill is, gas bill, food. You ain't paying none of that. You just giving your parents a little pocket change. Shut up. Keep paying them. Shut the hell up.
Gambling it
Give daddy
away,
that money.
Jay.
Let him go enjoy his life. Shut up. Shut the hell up and let your daddy enjoy his life. Right.
He at the
Give him that
casino.
money. You live rent free. You know how much rent is? What city is this? Does it say what city? Doesn't say nothing.
Memphis.
Oh, rent's high as hell in Memphis. High as hell. Rent.
No, it's not. This ain't no L.A. prices. This is Memphis.
New York.
Rent $4,000 a month in Memphis. I know that.
All right. Thanks for your help, Bitterman. All right.
What help? What help?
Exactly. Sharonda in Virginia Beach says, my husband and I are both 45 and have been married for 9 years. He's been asking if we could do a threesome ever since we visited a strip club on a recent trip to Vegas. I told him Vegas would have been the place to do it, but he missed the opportunity. He's been pouting and won't stop begging, but I don't want to do it in our own hometown. Should I give in to him?
Oh, man.
How long does a man have to ask for a threesome? I mean, how long? You ask for eggs, you go right in the kitchen and make the damn eggs. You ask for steak, we'll have steak tomorrow. You ask for baked potato, no problem. With threesome, what? How long does this man have to
wait. Do that again.
That's the answer to the threesome question. That's the response.
Yeah. She's hemming and hawing.
You ask, baby, I'd like to have a chocolate cake next week. No problem, sugar. I'll make it. But a threesome, I will get it.
You are so stupid. Oh, my God.
So it sounds like she'll do it if it's in a different city.
So she's asking,
why we got to go somewhere? What's wrong with that? You know what? That's why people work to enjoy their home. That's why you put up a flat screen. That's why you get surround sound. You decorate. Why don't you want to do this in your home? This is what your home is for, to enjoy your home.
Why we got to go way over there to get naked?
What up? The hell?
No, she wants to go back to Sin City and sin. That's what her.
Oh, she want to go to
Ain't
Vegas.
nobody gonna fly all over. Look, the threesome is in the city. Why we gotta fly some damn place else to get another person when they right here? That don't make no damn sense to me.
Then everybody's
to me,
gonna
it
know your
don't.
business.
You can get a quiet threesome. There are people who
Let me get a quiet threesome, please.
Right.
I'd like a quiet threesome, please.
All right.
I love it.
We're moving on.
Like
We're
in the
moving
movie,
on.
like in the movie The Color Purple. You better not never tell nobody to kill your mama. So
All right, moving on because he's not trying to help. Talisha in Nashville says, I'm 33 years old and I was out with a guy I met online and his ex-girlfriend kept calling his phone. It wasn't until he answered her call that I got really irritated. He told her he had moved on and she was going to have to deal with that. Is he handling this correctly or will she continue to be a problem if we end up dating? Bitterman.
Depending on how good that was, depending on how good that ex-girlfriend was, I don't know. You might have a problem. If you have not met up to the standards of the girlfriend, you might have a problem. That's why she's calling. And that's why he answered, because the sex is damn good. He's like, ooh, let me answer this. Woo. I remember her.
Is that what he
That's
said?
why he looked at that phone and went, ooh, okay, she's still calling. Damn.
You gotta answer good booty though. You gotta answer.
You
I'm sorry.
gotta answer good booty. You
Excuse me,
But
people.
the proper thing to do was to turn your back. Hello? Yeah, I can't talk right now.
Are you turning your back to
But
the
it's
Zoom?
still
right
in
now?
front of her.
Yeah, I am. I'm going all the way with the bit.
He's method. He's method.
I love it.
All right,
Go
so so she will continue to be a problem.
Oh, yeah,
you're
she's gonna
thinking.
be a problem. Yeah.
All right. Moving on to Sugar Pie in Monroe, Louisiana. Sugar Pie says, I've been married for almost 15 years and I'm having an affair with an older man that happens to be my father's best friend. My father caught me over to his friend's place last weekend and I told him I stopped by to check on him because I was in the area. My father called me later that day and asked me what was up. I don't lie to my father, so I've been avoiding him. My father would definitely tell my husband. Should I confess or not?
No, whoa.
Come on,
Steve,
Sugar
said this
Pie.
Over
You don't
and
say
over
nothing.
and over again. He's not here today, but we will continue this, right, Tommy? You don't confess a damn thing. But next time you go over there and your daddy shows up, have some medication in a bag. It don't matter what it is. Just have some sort of salve or some pills or something, when you go over there so that he'll know that you really checking on him. Go ahead, Tommy, what you got?
With a name like Sugar Pie, it's hard to resist. Ooh, woo! I already know what you got that old man doing. Ooh, Sugar Pie.
Yeah.
Sugar
With
Pie.
a name like
you
Sugar
up there.
Pie, you getting all of one of them checks. Yeah. Keep going over.
I done had a lot of names, but I ain't never had no Sugar Pie before.
A name like Sugar Pie. Let me just make this out to you, good.
You got me writing in cursive up in here, girl.
They don't even do that anymore.
They don't do that no more.
You got me right in cursive.
I do like the name Sugar Pie. I got
Yeah.
it.
I love the
don't break
name
up your
Sugar
daddy's
Pie.
friendship with this guy. No. Your daddy needs a friend, and homeboy needs a lover. Woo!
Yes.
So don't tell her dad. Don't tell her. This might be
Don't
the
tell
first
your
time
daddy,
she
no.
ever lies to her dad because she says she
Yeah,
doesn't lie
yeah,
to him.
yeah.
She
You
is
lied to your
Monroe?
daddy before.
That's Monroe,
You lied to
Louisiana?
Yes, Monroe.
Oh, yeah,
You
we
lied
gotta
to your
tell
daddy
me.
before. This ain't your first damn time lying to your daddy. Lie to
No,
your
she
damn
says
daddy.
she doesn't lie to her dad. She said that.
She lying by that. Everybody
I'm
lie to
taking
their
a
daddy.
road trip to Monroe. That's what I'm doing.
All right. Hey, Sugar Pie. All
Hey,
right.
Sugar Pie.
Thanks, Bitterman. Coming up at the top of the hour, entertainment and national news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Megan Thee Stallion is now Megan the Graduate. Congratulations. Megan Thee Stallion became Megan the Graduate this weekend as she walked across the stage at Texas Southern University. She received a Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. She shared the experience on social media saying, I know my parents are looking down on me, so proud. This was her IG post. She also said, "Thank you, everyone, for the love today." So congratulations to her.
Yes.
She was serious about her music, and she was serious about her education. So good for her. That's really
on,
good.
Graduate now. Let me see you walk. Let me see you walk. Yeah.
Yes.
Body, yada, 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 yada.
Also in fall graduate news, Carla, you spoke at your alma mater's Prairie View's fall pinning ceremony, and nephew Tommy, you and your wife Jackie hosted a gala at your alma mater, Texas A&M University. So congratulations to everyone.
Yeah, fall
Doing the
graduate
doggone
season.
thing.
Yes, that's what it is.
We
Yeah,
saw
it was
you in
fun.
your purple dress looking all
Yes.
good, Carla.
I saw you, Carl. Girl,
You saw me,
representing.
PV. You saw
I
me,
saw the
Junior.
PV. I saw you. I said,
We
"Ooh."
saw you, girl.
Appreciate it. It was
Yeah.
nice. It was nice. Had a good time with the senior class of fall
Yeah.
graduates 2021. There you go.
And it's always good to give back. It's
Yes.
always good to give
And
back.
some more
Always
news.
good.
I will be performing at Howard University.
You want to
next
get in?
weekend.
Did you go to Howard, Jay?
I'm not. I just wanted to, because I didn't want to be left out of every damn thing. Nothing's happening.
You're so needy. And other trending entertainment news. Well, Carla, you have today's music news, so go ahead.
Well, Junior, this is for you specifically. Check this out. Casey, JoJo, Devontae,
back.
and
We
Mr.
back.
Galvin, they are back. Jodeci has just signed a new management deal, child. They are back, just like you said, Junior. Now, check this out. They have signed with the P Music Group. Now, if that sounds familiar to us, all of us here at the Steve Harvey Morning Show, this P Music Group is management for Uncle Charlie, Charlie Wilson, and Johnny Gill. So, you know, we all are friends with Michael Perrin, who is the CEO of the P Music Group. Junior, your favorite R&B group is back.
The only thing I'm mad about, Carla, is they ain't called me. But we back, though.
But why would they call you, though?
Yeah, why would they call you?
Because I'm one of the original members.
He's the fifth member.
Oh, you one of the... Okay.
Let me hear you sing
Yeah,
one of the
come on,
songs
Jay.
that you were singing lead on.
Oh, I've been watching you.
That's you on lead?
Very long. Trying to get my nerve built up
Must be an
to be
alternate.
so strong. I really want me.
All right, leave the music down. We'll call you.
Because you're the kind of lady with so much class. I wrote these lyrics and they sang them and they stole. I don't even get my royalties no more. That's sad.
And Junior, it's a little early, so you're a little raspy. Your voice has
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't,
Well,
when I
yeah.
wrote it, I sounded perfect when I wrote it, Shirley.
I
I was
know.
in the group. I remember when we put the group together. We was in North Carolina. I was there performing. I said, hey, we should
You're
start a
from
band.
Houston.
Yeah, I know, but I was performing in North Carolina.
Okay,
I said, hey,
Roscoe
we should start a
Jr.
band.
And
we start a band.
just to be safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to be safe, they're gonna perform only on flat surfaces, so that Casey and JoJo.
Nobody
will not-
falling.
Don't talk about that. Don't do that. Don't do that. We just got back together, Jay. Don't do us like that. That's messed up. That really messed up. 'Cause we do
Good
have
news.
to perform
Good
on flat
news.
surfaces.
Good news.
Thank you, Carla, and congratulations, Junior and Jodeci. All right.
Junior and Jodeci.
Ladies and gentlemen, Junior and Jodeci.
Jay, it is time for today's headlines. Let's go.
All right, everybody, get ready for the news. It's time for Miss Ann Tripp.
Okay, thanks, everybody. This is Ann Tripp with the news. Let's shift to Kentucky real quick. National Guardsmen have been joined now by hundreds of state employees and rescue workers from not just Kentucky, but from neighboring states. All are working together. They're looking for survivors of Friday's multi-tornado disaster, but they're also clearing the roads and making sure that those who have lost their homes, if they're still in the area, that they have food and some place to sleep. Governor Andy Beshear says at least 4 twisters roared through his state and that one of the systems dragged along the ground for some 200 miles, wiping out everything in its path. So sadly, the governor says it could be weeks before the final death toll is known, although what is known is that this guy, this tornado, who was a killer.
The age range is 5 months to 86 years, and 6 are younger than 18.
And you can hear him there. He's choking back tears there. The confirmed death toll is now 64, but that number is expected to rise and rather quickly. Several other states in the South and Midwest were also smacked by a bunch of tornadoes this past weekend, and there are also casualties there. In Washington, a House panel investigating the January 6th insurrection says it has no other option than to issue a criminal contempt referral for former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows to the full House. The move comes after Meadows abruptly refused to testify before the panel. He's claiming executive privilege. The legislators wanted to question him about the documents he initially turned over to the panel, but has since filed a lawsuit about, and also filed a lawsuit against House Speaker Nancy Pelosi to try and block the panel's subpoenas about all that stuff. Mark Meadows is not the first person from the Trump administration to face contempt charges in connection with January 6th. Former White House advisor Steve Bannon was also cited for contempt, and he has also since been indicted. The U.S. Supreme Court voted to allow Texas's new abortion law to remain in effect on last Friday, while it's challenged in the courts. But the Texas law bans abortions after 6 weeks, which for most women don't even know they're pregnant in 6 weeks, and also empowers any average citizen to enforce it by bringing a civil suit against those in violation of the new law. But now, get this, California Governor Gavin Newsom says he's going to take a page from what they're doing in Texas, but aiming at the gun industry. Governor Newsom says he's pushing for a law in his state aimed at empowering citizens to initiate civil suits against gun manufacturers, gun distributors, and gun sellers. I guess what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Finally, nominations for the 79th Annual Golden Globes announced yesterday. The celebrity making those announcements, sometime actor Snoop Dogg.
Ben Affleck, my fault.
He just messed up a little, just a little. They handed out, by the way, January 9th. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Tommy, come on. Introduce the president and CEO of Team Tommy, please.
Well, you already know what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, put it on. Buckle up, strap up, do what you got to do, because we're going deep into the mind. The one and only J. Anthony Brown.
All right, everybody, listen up. It's the holiday bundle, hotter than a mofo, hot sauce. Order right now. I can get it to you by Christmas. Please do it. I got about maybe 75 left bundles. Anyway, here's what I want to talk about today. Now, we were talking about this earlier in the beginning of the show. We're talking about Christmas decorations. I think, Carla, you made the statement that the more you put up,
yes,
the more you have to take down.
Yeah, that's
Right.
it. So I cut back.
Well, I did some research, and I found out that these lawn blow-up decorations are about 20 years old. There's no more than that. But
really?
they're getting out of hand. They're out of hand.
Okay.
First of all, the ridiculousness was only in your house or in your window you saw it. Now you're driving down the street, you're seeing Darth Vader next to a big-ass candle and a Jack in the Box. These things do not go together at all. And the reindeer bobbing up and down, I don't know what the hell that's about. I have no idea what's going on there. And people who have these lawn toys out there, look out the window and see how your lawn toy is doing, because if it don't have air in it, it look like Santa Claus have a hangover. Okay, it look like he's drunk. So, go just look out the window and see what Santa Claus is doing. It's ridiculous, man. You got
Santa look like he went straight to the ghetto. That's what
it
it
Sometimes Santa Claus' head is back like that, man.
Yeah.
You got one wise man. I mean, come on, people. Let's give me a theme. And these lights. Get these lights. You really don't give a damn about these lights. You're taking a handful of lights, you're throwing them in the bushes, and you're taking your ass back in the house. That's all you're doing.
That's it.
There's no theme at all. You just whop back in the house, lights on, one bush. You got one bush. And why would you buy only 2 icicles that are working on the left side of the house that nobody can see?
Nobody.
Why would you
Just
do
trifling
that,
with your lights. Just trifling.
And let me tell you something. Cotton is not snow, okay? It's not snow. It's cotton, okay?
Nothing worse than wet cotton.
Especially when it rains outside.
That's all I got to say. Look, you got to do better with these Christmas decorations. You really have got to do better with it, okay?
Okay, Jay.
I love it.
I like it.
Love it.
It's good advice.
Merry Christmas, baby. I can't believe it's Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
It is, man.
Every year we say this, though. Are we
Okay.
ever going to be
That's
ready for
crazy,
Christmas?
right?
All right. Thank you, Jay. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, how to deal with rude relatives during the holidays. We're going to keep that theme going. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Question, guys. Is it really a family holiday gathering if some relative doesn't offer an unsolicited comment about your life? Think about it, okay? Many of us have come to expect annoying, rude, or insensitive questions or comments from extended family members who don't seem to realize how inappropriate their remarks are year after year. We got to deal with this. So when your aunt starts talking, here's how to handle it, or your uncle, whoever, according to therapists, and then we'll let the guys give their response of what to say as well.
Okay.
So say, for instance, your aunt or uncle comes up to you and says, looks like you've put on some weight. Your response, according to the therapist, should be, I'm happy and thank you for noticing. All right, guys.
No.
That's wrong.
No,
What's the response?
What should they say?
No.
I ain't no bigger than your ass here.
I like it, Tommy.
That's
I
the
like
one
it.
I'm looking
I
for.
like it.
Yeah.
No,
You
Yeah.
got to
I'm
start
not
with
finna sit here
Tommy,
and
you didn't say
tape this.
You got started with Say it again, Tommy.
Yeah.
I'm not no bigger than your ass here. What?
No, here's another.
Effective.
Look like you put on some too.
All right.
Go ahead, Junior.
Look like I'm still behind. Yeah, I put on some. I'm still behind though.
Or you go, they're gonna cut off that other foot for that sugar.
All right, so this is when you
That's
have
where you're supposed to
holiday
start at.
gatherings at your house and you have aunts or uncles or just someone who comes up and they always say year after year inappropriate comments. For instance, they might say to you, have you lost weight? Oh, you look so skinny. Your response, according to therapists, should be, I'm not interested in discussing my appearance.
Okay.
No.
But what do you think, guys?
No.
Look, I might have lost it, but look like you found it. Hello.
We so petty. I love it.
Yeah.
Don't you love the petty Betty?
You added another chin since the last time I saw you.
That's good, Jay. This is what I got to say though.
What, Junior?
I don't do cocaine.
Damn, dude, you went hard.
That shut the dinner down
Yeah,
right
it
there.
shuts it down every time. Don't talk about I look so skinny. I don't do cocaine.
All right, so every year we have family gatherings, and everything. People come over, and there's always someone that says something crazy to you. So someone comes up to you and says, you're not drinking anymore. All right, your response, according to the therapist, should be, I have fun just being myself.
No.
What should you say?
Here I go. I drink after you leave. I got to keep my eye on you. Right
Yes.
I love it, Tommy. I love it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Great
Come on, Jay.
response, Tommy.
What you got?
I never seen you sober. This is a different look.
Come on, Junior.
Yeah.
What you got, Junior?
I don't drink E&J. So
Brandy.
yeah, I
Whoa,
don't drink
did
that.
you say E and J?
Earth
Yeah,
and jerk,
yeah.
baby.
That's why I'm not drinking. I don't drink E&J.
All right. So, everybody single has heard this from time to time during the holidays when relatives come over. So when are you gonna settle down and get married? When are you gonna settle down? Your response should be, I don't want to talk about my love life. That's according to therapists. But
No.
what do you guys say?
No.
I got 7, 8 women I'm doing right now. I don't really see no time soon, so no, I'm good.
Yeah.
What? That's your response?
Yeah. And 4 of them here tonight at the dinner. So now what?
Yeah.
Mine is, really? I've been married 3 times. Really? Seriously? Come on now. Go ahead, Junior.
Junior, what you got?
Yeah. Oh, you trying to hold a player down? That what you trying to do?
All right, last one, guys. Last
Ask
one.
about me.
You still haven't found a job yet? Your response should be, the only job I have tonight is to whoop your behind in this game of spades. Quickly,
I ain't
guys.
really looking for no job. I just ain't really looking.
Come on, Jay.
How did I get a job when you still owe me money?
All right, guys. Thank you. Now you know how to shut it down at your Christmas party this year, your Christmas dinner. Coming up, the nephew with today's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject, my husband is scared to come home. All right? We'll get into that in just a bit. My husband is scared to come home.
We all been there.
He ought to be. But right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Nev?
This right here, this old school right here. This is vintage, okay?
Oh,
because we don't really do this no more, but this is old school. This is divorce by fax. When the last time you faxed somebody some paperwork? When the last time you did that? When the last time you faxed
I don't even think they make fax machines no more, Tommy. You went deep.
Oh, it's been a minute, yeah.
But somewhere in our garage, y'all still got that old fax machine somewhere with the cord wrapped around it. You still got it. This right here is vintage. This is divorce by fax. By fax. Let's go, cat dog.
Sales department, how may I help you?
I'm trying to reach Mr. Kirby. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Listen, my name is Casey. I've come by a couple times, but I haven't been able to, actually, when I come to the office, I guess you're out on doing sales. I've not been able to get in contact with you when I come by. Are you near a fax machine right now, sir?
Yeah, I have one right here in my office. Could you tell me what this is pertaining to?
Actually, I got a little bit of business that I need you to take a look at, if you don't mind, something that you might be able to help me out on. Can I get your fax number?
Yeah, no problem. So,
hang on a second. Okay.
Hey, Jim, put that down, man. Bring it over. That's one.
Okay. There we go. Okay, give it 1 second.
Hey, go ahead. I'm going to close the door to my office right quick, man.
No problem. All right, it ought to be coming through by now.
Yeah, I see it coming out. Hey, close the door behind you, man. All right. Hey, hold on. What the is this?
You got it?
Hey, yeah, I got it, man. Hey, hold up. Hey, these are divorce papers, man.
Sir, this is what I've been trying to come by your office and actually give you for the last 4 or 5 times. I've been trying to get to you for the last 2 months.
You done faxed me some divorce papers?
Sir, there's no other way I could have gotten them to you. I've been trying to get them to you for the last, like I said, 2 months, and I haven't been able to get in contact with you.
Hey, hold the up. What the you mean 2 months? My wife becoming divorced for 2 months?
Well, I mean, actually, sir, she can't do anything until you actually have the papers. So, like I said, it's been 2 months since I've been trying to actually get them to you.
That man, I'm calling. Look here, that 2 months.
Sir, actually, right now, you are not permitted to give her a phone call. And within the next 24 hours, you need to actually have all of your things out of the house, and you need to actually vacate the premise.
Hey, I ain't going no. What the you mean everything out my house? I pay the bills there. You see me every day, every night for 2 months, and they said to me.
Sir, hey man, listen.
Hey man, look here, Doc. I'm a good person, man. So what girl she got to divorce me on? I'm on every soccer game, dancing, all this weekend.
Hey, Kirby, listen to me, man. Listen, I've been there, man, and I feel you, brother. I do. I understand what you're going through, man. If I had papers,
when she come by your office, man?
I mean, it was 2 months ago when she first came by the office, and like I said, I actually work for the law firm that gives me the papers to take out to.
Is this legal, man? Taking me some papers?
Sir, like I said, there was no way I could get them to you. I've been trying to get them to you for over 2 months. So I figured the only best thing to do is for me to fax them to you.
So she came by your 2 months ago to tell me she wanted to file for a divorce from me.
When they came by the first time, all I remember.
Hey, hold up. Who in the is they? Hey, don't get quiet now. That was they.
Hey, Mr. Kirby, look, man.
Hey, boy, look here, Doc. Don't you do this to me, man. Look, this off the record, all right? If you're worried about your job, you ain't got to worry about it. You should been in this position before, so you know how I feel, man. Okay?
I mean, I know what it's like, man. I almost lost my mind, but hey, man, I can't.
See, I'm a good you don't understand this. I ain't been nothing to deserve no divorce, man. All right? And you gonna send me some divorce papers to a second. Anybody could have got that sex. Got a secretary that's off today. If she got their dancing, they want to bed.
Okay, and I understand. I may have had a bad judgment on factional, but that's why I called and made sure you was there, and I was talking to you on the phone while they was coming. I wanted to make sure you got them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, congratulations. You did your job right. Now, tell me who this is, but this watching y'all was to force me, man.
Hey, Mr. Kirby, I ain't supposed to do nothing like this, man. I lose my job behind this kind of stuff, man. I mean, I feel where you coming from, man. I feel where you coming from.
Right behind this. You don't start speaking, right? Who in the you walked in there with, dog?
Hey, man, look, off the record, Mr. Kirby, okay?
I said it's off the record.
Off the record, man. She came in. All I know, this guy, his name was Connors, I think. His name was Connors.
Connors?
I mean, a light-skinned, tall guy, bald head.
That's my boss. My boss, my wife.
Connors, your boss?
Hey, Doc, this is some man. You know what? I'm going to go to the office right now.
Hold on. Hey, hold on, man. Look here. Listen to me, man. Listen to me, man. Maybe he just gave her a ride over there or something. I mean, it ain't that might not be what it is, man.
That's my boss. I'm going to the office right now.
No, hold on. Wait a minute, man. You don't even know that, man. He's just a person that can't.
I don't know you. All I know is you on the fax machine.
Okay, look, man. If you go, I might well go and tell you everything if you gonna go up there.
Hold up. Tell me everything? What else did you tell me to destroy my life any more than you know to destroy it?
Dog, I just got one more thing, and then I'm just gonna go and get off the phone because I can't even stop you now.
Hey, tell me what the got to say.
I'm finna tell you. Is you ready?
I'm ready, man.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your wife.
I see this some man. This straight up some man. Boy, look here. Hey, boy, you got to get man.
Oh, God. You all right, man?
This got to be against the law somewhere. Out of the law. Say, boy, you about to make me lose everything I don't work for.
Hey, man, I got to ask you, man, one more thing, buddy. What is the baddest, I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey Morning Show, man. Tell me I'm going to whoop your I'm about to thank you whooping.
Yeah, that's a good prank,
Come
Tommy. That's a good prank. And that relationship is not going to last. The fact that she did that is not going to work out.
You don't think so?
No, it's not going to last.
He's
Everybody
the expert.
was wrong. Everybody.
Say what, Shirley? I hear you.
I said, you're the expert.
Right.
Yeah, I know a bad relationship when I hear one.
That was a low blow.
That was low. That was low.
That's how you do it. Facts over the paperwork.
Yeah, you did it right. I mean, you did it right.
He said facts over the paperwork. Stupid
I was going to go up there and whoop his bosses behind right then, man.
Hey, but I couldn't let him get off that phone now.
No, you couldn't let him get off that phone.
Can't let him get off that phone. He going to whoop somebody behind if I let him get off that phone.
That's classic.
Oh, hold on before you go up there. Before you go whoop his behind.
There, man. Let me end this now.
Get ready, New Year's Comedy Laugh Fest. That's New Year's Comedy Laugh Fest. It's going down. It jumps off on the 30th, Chicago, Illinois. On the 1st, we in Washington, D.C. and in Atlanta. That would be January the 2nd. Tickets are on sale at all Ticketmaster outlets. The lineup is Earthquake, Eddie Griffin, Cedric the Entertainer, D.L. Hughley, and hosted by yours truly, Nephew Tommy. You do not want to miss it, all right? All Ticketmaster outlets. Get your tickets. They on sale right now. Earthquake, Eddie Griffin, Cedric the Entertainer, D.L. Hughley, and me, yours truly, Nephew Tommy. Okay? Stupid is about to fly. It's about to go in a minute, baby. It's going to end the year and start the year. That's how you do stupid. You end it with stupid, start the new one with stupid.
Congratulations. Thank you. Coming up next, it is the Strawberry Letter. Subject, my husband is scared to come home. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here. Right now.
It, Shirley.
That's for you, Jay. And you never know. It could be yours.
It could be your letter. You never know. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, my husband is scared to come home. Dear Steve and Shirley, I've been married for the past 6 years to a man that my older sister introduced me to. They met at work, and she told me he wasn't her type. We dated for 2 years, and he asked me to marry him, and he promised me the world. We had a small wedding, and we went on a cruise for our honeymoon, and he insisted that my sister go with us. She was supposed to bring the guy she was dating, but he couldn't go at the last minute. We had a suite on the ship, and my sister stayed in the guest room of our suite. This was a bit uncomfortable for me because I wanted to be alone with my man. There are early risers. They're very early risers. So I would get up and they would already have been up, had their coffee, and would be sitting outside chatting. I was very jealous of his relationship with my sister. I told her to give my husband some space, and she said she would. But she didn't stop hanging out with him. She just started hiding it from me. I went to her office a few days ago, and my husband's fedora was on a chair in her office. She said he let her wear it when they went out for drinks, and it started raining. I had no idea they went out, and she said it's nothing to report because it's like going out with one of the boys. Then she said she doesn't need my permission to hang out with my husband. I walked over to my husband's desk and told him I needed to talk to him about my sister. He said we'd talk when he came home. That was 4 days ago. He has not been home since that day. He's staying with his brother, and when I call, he gets off the phone, saying that he doesn't want to argue. I think he realized that he married the wrong sister. Why else is he scared to come home? Is he romantically involved in my sister, with my sister, in my sister? You already know the answer to that.
Both.
You already know. Yeah, both. You already know the answer to that. I mean, the whole letter says it. The whole letter says it. Yes, he's involved with your sister. So much for your husband not being her type, huh? She said that early on to throw you off, I guess. But I just don't understand why you've stood by this long and let this happen. She went on your honeymoon cruise with you? No. She stayed in your cabin with you, in your suite with you? No. I mean, those two just should have gotten married. They should have just gone ahead and got married and just left you alone, okay? I just wouldn't want her stank behind for my sister. She's dead wrong for this. You know it. And your husband is dead wrong too. I think the two of them deserve each other. Your husband's ridiculous, running off to his brother's house, not talking to you. I mean, just a punk. I mean, come on. He knows he's wrong, and he won't be man enough to even talk to you. He doesn't deserve you. I say let him go and do it now. Just let him go. Let them have each other. This is crazy. Fight for your marriage. You don't have a marriage here. So let him go. He hasn't been home. He's running. No, they're secretly cheating behind your back. This is crazy. She doesn't have to tell you because it's just like hanging out with one of the boys. Well, if it's just like hanging out with one of the boys, why can't she tell you? Yeah, they're sleeping together. Jay?
Oh, my God, these people in these letters. Why do they write? It just is so simple. It's right there. Ugh.
Are you disgusted?
The man said, Shirley, could you read that part? Find that part in the letter when he said, we will talk about this when. Could you just read that? Read that back again.
He said we talk when he came home.
He ain't home yet.
4 days.
Why are you hassling the man? He ain't home. He said he would talk about it. He's building up what he has to say to you. He needs some time to get his stuff together. Read it again, Shirley. What did he say? He said what?
Okay. I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it a line before that. I walked over to my husband's desk and told him I needed to talk to him about my sister. He said we talked when he came home. That was 4 days ago, and he's not been home.
It doesn't matter if it's 44 days, 55 days. Who gives a damn? He said we would talk about this when I get home. Why are you calling me? I'm not home. I'm uncomfortable talking about this at my brother's house. I won't put my business in the street. We will discuss this when I'm home. I'm not home. Read it one more time, Shirley, then I got to go.
Okay.
Read it one more time.
He said we'd talk when he came home.
He ain't home yet. Duh.
This is so stupid, dude.
The man is not home. Damn. Let it go. Go ahead, Tommy. Go ahead.
I can't
man.
believe I called you an expert earlier. Go ahead, Tommy.
Listen to me, young lady. Wherever a man lays his hat is where he lays everything else. Okay? Wherever he lays his hat is where he lays everything else. Okay? Now, what you got to understand, your husband wants and has probably already had your sister. Do you know why do you know why she was in the suite with y'all? So she could hear him. Yes. So when the love making gets going, guess what? She's curious now. Yeah, she can feel it. She want it. It's there. It's a desire. You got to understand that, baby. All right? He talks to her. He drinks with her. You don't know what happened before they started drinking coffee on that ship. They was getting it in before they had that coffee. Coffee is always afterwards. You do know that, don't you? That's afterwards.
Like a cigarette.
Okay, you get it in first. Everything he does is for the sister. It's not for you.
All right.
Okay.
Hang on. We'll be back with part 2 of the Strawberry Letter. The subject, my husband is scared to come home, coming back after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, we're going to recap today's Strawberry Letter subject. My husband is scared to come home. All right, this is by a woman who's been married for the past 6 years to a man that her older sister introduced her to. Now, her older sister and this man work together. Why didn't the older sister get with this man? Because the older sister said this man is not her type. So the man married the younger sister. They've been married for 6 years. Like I said, they dated for 2. Then he popped the question and told her he was going to give her the world. They went on a honeymoon, on a cruise. Guess what? This older sister was there right in the suite with them. Yeah. I mean, you know, they wake up, have their coffee, go out together. They do everything together. The lady that wrote the letter is very uncomfortable with this, but she hasn't said anything so far. When she did say something, her older sister says she didn't need her permission because it's just like going out with one of the guys. And she said there was nothing to report. Okay, so then the wife went up to the husband's job, to their job, and told the husband that she needed to talk to him. And he said they would talk when he got home. Well, she hasn't seen him in 4 days. He hasn't been home. Jay so eloquently pointed that out about 1 million times. So he's staying with his brother, and he doesn't like to talk to his wife anymore. He just gets off the phone. So this is a mistake, and the woman is writing, asking us, do we think that her husband is romantically involved with his sister? Of course. All right, Tommy, you wanted to finish your response?
All I want to finish up is, let's go to the Book of Temptations. It says, Papa was a rolling stone. Ain't that what it said? Papa was a rolling stone. What is the next verse? The next verse is what? Wherever he laid his hat was his home. Now, sir, if you go back to the letter, where was the hat? Go back.
The hat was in the office on the chair.
On the chair. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. He has made a home with your sister. Do you understand that? Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. So he has a home with you, and he has a home with your sister, as well as a home with his brother. And right now, he's trying to decide where he's going to make his final home. Junior, if you would.
Yeah.
Kick him out, please.
Yeah.
Right. Come on, Junior. My husband is scared to come home.
Yes, let me say this about this letter, because this is really, I don't know why you wrote us. This is a waste of time. You know the answers to everything going on. All I know is this: I'm not married. Nor have I been married. Don't know that, but from relationship experience, I know this: you can't keep having one name keep coming up. I know that.
Oh, good point.
I know that.
Uh-huh.
If you keep saying, I know sisters in this letter 9 times. I counted that. Sister, sister, sister. Then you say your husband. Sister, 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 husband. Sister, sister, husband. See, right there, I know them two are talking to each other. I know that. That's what I do know. I don't care if you laid a hat on the chair. I know. You can't go on a honeymoon suite. I ain't never been on a honeymoon. I ain't never been married. But I know you ain't supposed to be 3 people in there. I know that. That's what I do know. I know ain't supposed to be 3 people in there. Yeah, I know that for sure. But your sister's name keep coming up. All I know is this. If you want to figure out why your husband won't come home, I would just look at sister. When he said he was at his brother's house, he wasn't there. He called from your sister's house. Just go on over there. The car outside. That's all I know. That's it.
This is what you know for sure.
I know. One name can't keep coming up about 2 people. I know that. I know that. I've been there. Yeah.
That's true.
Keep hearing the same name over and over. No.
That's very true, Junior.
Yeah.
So here's a question for you guys. Why didn't the sister just marry the man anyway, the older sister? Why didn't she just marry him? She said he wasn't.
He didn't know he liked her that much when they first met. He had to.
The sister is a good side chick. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's a good side chick.
There's a side chick. And the thing about the hat, Tommy, you don't always take your hat off. Sometimes you might want to work with your hat on. Yes.
Well, I mean, I've worked with a hat on.
Yeah.
You've worked with a
Oh, yeah. I done had it on backwards, sideways, cocked to the side. You know, I done wore a hat now.
It's weird because the brim right here gets in the way, so you got to get some real work in. You got to turn it like that.
Turn it to the back.
And if it get better, you can put the hat on her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We have been here now.
You wearing the hat now?
You can set your hat on the back. It's like a coffee table. Just set your hat right there.
Yeah.
And why would she allow her sister to come and stay in their honeymoon suite? Why would she do that?
That's on her.
That lady should have never been on that honeymoon.
Sister never been in there. Yeah.
Come on.
Okay. No. Here's the other question. Does the older sister, remember they were all planned to go on the honeymoon together, but the older sister's date backed out at the last minute. Does she ever have a date in the first place?
I don't know, but listen to me.
I don't know.
Yeah, once you hear somebody having sex, you want to be a part of that. I don't know what it is. When you hear it, when you just physically hear
I
it,
got to figure out how to get in the room.
You want to be a part of it. You know, I want to get in there. How can I get? I want to sound like that. How do I get in there?
All right, we get it. Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Coming up in 46 minutes after Junior and Sports Talk, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is that time. It is time for Sports Talk with Junior. What you got, Junior?
All right, Shirley, before we get to the scores from this past weekend, I want to send my condolences out to Demaryius Thomas family. He passed from a seizure in his home here in Atlanta, right outside of Atlanta. Man, he played 9 years in the league. Man, he played with the Denver Broncos, what he's most known for. Number 88, Demaryius Thomas. Played 1 year in New York for the Jets, and he played 1 year for the Texans, man. And really talented guy. Played at Georgia Tech. And I just want to send the condolences out to his family, man. We're going to miss him. Number 88, Demaryius Thomas, man. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for all the work you did. And he did it the right way. He was not a bad guy. He did it the right way.
You know what, Junior? I see so many football players saying that. Peyton Manning, everybody just talking about how such a good guy he was.
Won the Super Bowl with the Broncos with Peyton Manning. Sure did. Yeah, man. So condolences out to his family. But let's get to some of these scores, man, over the weekend. Week 14 in the NFL. All right, I don't know why Unc did it, but the Browns actually beat the Ravens. They went up 24-22, and he bet against his own team. They actually won. Browns 24-22 over the Ravens. All right, the Titans, he did this too. The Titans beat the Jaguars 20-0. The Chiefs beat the Raiders 48-9. Here we go, Saints. Let's go, Saints Nation. 30-9 over the Jets. Saints won. Wait a minute. Here's another he picked on. I don't know why he does it to himself. The Falcons beat the Panthers. Oh, my God. 29-21. What is he doing? He did get this one right, though. The Seahawks beat the Texans as expected, 33-13. He was at the game, Tommy. I called you.
I was there.
I called Tommy, and then he was like, I'm at the game. Why? Was you at this game? Why?
Was it a struggle, Tommy? Were you struggling at the game?
You know what? As long as they got ice cream, hot dogs, cotton candy, I'm good. I can make it through.
Hey, man, that's about the best thing you can do. Because, dog, I'm telling you, it's got to be hard sitting in that stadium, dog, watching them Texans lose at home. All right, here we go. We got the Broncos over the Lions, 38-10. The Chargers beat the Giants, 37-21. And we got the 49ers over the Bengals. That's a shocker, 26-23. The Buccaneers beat the Bills. I don't know why Steve.
Overtime.
33-27 in overtime. You can't bet against Tom Brady, man. Tom Brady did that, man. The Packers over the Bears, man. Sunday night, 45-30. Those are our scores for Week 14. It's looking like we don't know what's gonna happen, man. Who you think gonna be in the Super Bowl, Tom? Who we got?
Tampa.
I think Tampa gonna make it.
Tampa, and if I had to just really cross my fingers, Arizona.
Well, Tampa.
They both
in NFC. So in the AFC.
Not the Texans.
I say Tampa.
Well, that's all I had.
You did ask, Junior. You did ask.
I did ask you, though.
I knew that, Tommy.
Yeah, even Carla knew that.
All right, thank you, Junior. We'll talk about marriage and divorce coming up right after this. What?
Take my mic out.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, yesterday we talked about Dr. Dre and Nicole Young's divorce. We're not sure about the status of Faith Evans and Stevie J's divorce, but we do know that Faith does not want to pay him spousal support, and we now know that Kanye doesn't want to divorce Kim Kardashian. Well, here's a recent survey about divorce from bestlife.com that included more than 10,000 respondents, and its results show there could be benefits to tying the knot when you're younger. Researchers find the risk for divorce is lower for those in their 20s, and as you get into your 30s and 40s, the chances of getting divorced go up again. They conclude that for every year you marry after age 32, the risk of divorce could go up by 5%. And they find a sweet spot for your age when marrying. Those who say I do between the ages of 28 and 32 are the least likely to get divorced. Okay, so there's your window, 28 to 32. Those are the people that are least likely to get divorced. So here's the question, and you know who this is for, J. Anthony Brown. How old were you when you got married? That's your first question. So listen, do you think it was too young, too old, or just right? And did you divorce your spouse and go on to have a better relationship afterwards? Go, Jay.
Okay, 3 times I've been married. The first time I was married, I was very young, probably 20 years old. I think I was definitely too young.
20?
Ooh, you were married at 20. Wow, Jay. Okay.
I have no idea. But out of the 3 divorces, only 2 speak to me at this particular time. Yeah, so
is it the 20-year-old when you got married in your 20s? Is the first wife?
I don't know, but I can always say this. I can also only say this: anytime I've gotten married, and anytime I've got divorced, it was me. It was me. I placed the blame. I placed the blame.
You know for a fact, Jay.
It's not you.
I know. I tell you, one time I was getting married. I'm standing up there going, how can I get out of this?
Wait, at the altar before you even said I do?
No, standing up there looking at the minister like I'm wishing there was a trap door.
During the ceremony.
Why did you even get to that point?
You know, you know you're not supposed to be married when your best friend says, I'll catch the next one. Boom, boom. You know you're not supposed to be married when your daughter says, hey, Dad, we can leave right now and go have a party. We ain't got to do this. You know you're not supposed to be married when your mama said, I don't like her. I'm going to put that on everything I believe. I do not like her.
Not your mama, dog.
Wow.
Hey, your mama, hey.
Wow. No, I was not supposed to be married. It works for people. I don't mind going to weddings. I like to see people who are totally in love. That's cool. You know, I envy the relationships of the people who are married on this show, but it just ain't for me. You know. If marriage was like for 3 days and then you go somewhere, I could do it. I could work.
You got 3 days?
Okay.
But on that third day now.
On that third day.
I need you to get your bag together now.
Even Jesus got up on the third day.
I knew it. I knew that was coming. Okay, Jay, let me ask you this, though.
Yeah.
You said it's you. Okay, you've admitted that it's you, right? So what can you do, or what are you doing?
Right. What have you learned about yourself?
Yeah, I want to know.
You learned not to get married. You learned not to get married.
I need at some point when we're like hanging out and stuff, you need to go home. That's what I've learned. Yeah. We're in day 4 and maybe a week, 2 weeks, but by that we're into that third week, 4th week. You got to be see ya. For me, the best word in a relationship is see ya.
I've seen a marriage that works, and guess what?
What?
They live in 2 different houses, and they're right next door to each other. The lady lives in one house. The guy craziest thing I ever seen, but it worked.
I could do that.
Yeah. And separate bathrooms for sure. I've heard.
But not that
that's
close.
Thank you, Jay. All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, get this. And this is crazy. This is trending, though. Tessica Brown is back. That name may sound familiar to you. She has another hair problem. We know her as the Gorilla Glue Girl.
Oh, yeah.
You remember she?
Yes.
Exactly, right.
What happened now?
I mean...
All right, this time, remember before she got the Gorilla Glue stuck in her head, she needed a doctor to remove it surgically. Her hair grew back. She was looking good, looking fine. Well, this time, a TikTok with almost 3 million views shows that she has the opposite problem now. Tessica's hair is falling out after she burned her scalp while using hair dye to try and conceal some gray hairs. Okay, she wanted to dye her hair so she could cover up her gray. Well, the solution to her latest problem was a combination of platelet-rich plasma and stem cell therapy. Now, doctors think she'll stop losing her hair soon, but it'll be several months before she can dye her hair again. She says at this point she'll stick with organic hair dye. At this point, I'm just scared.
I'm scared, Shirley?
Too. Huh? Yeah, stick with is the operative word. Operative word, stick with. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, hey.
That's crazy, right?
Me and Jay been bald for years, You can get used to this, too, You can...
Oh, gosh.
If you're a dude.
Come on over here. We got room. Come on.
Yeah. Look in hats. Try some hats. Yeah, you'll be all right.
All right. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show at 33 minutes after the hour. Would you rather? Coming up next.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it is time for another round of Would You Rather. Let's just get right into it. Would you rather have dinner at Magic City Strip Club in Atlanta?
Yep.
Hey.
Really?
Yep. I don't care what else you finna say.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Or Mastro's Steakhouse with their famous butter cake for dessert?
No.
It ain't better than the cake they got at that Magic City.
Have you seen the cakes inside of Magic City?
When you can look at ass and get a good meal, who would want that?
Wings and
Lemon
butter
pepper
booty.
wings?
What is you talking about?
Cakes? I could actually touch these cakes.
Wow. And on a real tip, the food at Magic City ain't that damn good, but who cares?
No, Jay.
No,
the wings
Jay.
are outstanding.
The wings is crazy, man. They good.
What?
I never tried the wings.
Jay, the lemon pepper.
We're going today,
the
Jay.
lemon pepper at Magic City. Make Wingstop say, what they doing over there? It's that good.
Hey, you go in Magic City, there's an actual chef. Not cook, a chef. Imagine
culinary.
Boy, it's bad,
That's
man.
incorrect.
Wow. Okay.
Chef jacket, everything on. He in there.
And a little thermometer right there on the sleeve.
Right there,
He got all of it.
his left pocket sleeve, thermometer, everything. Temperature cook, everything good. I go in there.
All right, we're going to keep with the food theme for just a bit. Would you rather eat nothing but chocolate cake for the rest of your life, or would you rather eat McDonald's fries for the rest of your life?
McDonald's fries.
Chocolate cake or McDonald's fries?
McDonald's fries.
Both of them gonna kill us. I mean,
but that's all you can eat, though.
I'm gonna go with them fries. Yeah,
them fries.
Yeah, I can't keep doing that chocolate.
Because potato is a vegetable.
I don't know if it's a vegetable or not. Them fries is good with the right amount of salt.
But I need them fries when they first come out, though. I need them when they first come out.
The grease.
Yeah.
We can eat these. Jay can't eat these. He can't do that. He got to do the cake.
He can't eat the cake for sure.
He can't do the cake
can't eat the cake, Anna Mae.
Yeah, he's diabetic. He can't eat that.
Yeah,
cake.
he can't do the fries or the cake. It's not fair for Jay.
Fries it is. Fries it is.
Yeah.
All right, here's another one. Would you guys rather go on a date with Meryl Streep or Angela Bassett?
Angela Bassett. Why have I said that to Meryl Streep for what?
But Tommy, now look, you're an actor. You know Meryl Streep, and you know that'll be hard. And Angela, they're both good.
You can put me down for the white woman. I'm sorry.
That's your
I'm
boo,
going with
Meryl.
Angela.
Yeah.
I'm going with Angela. I had
Mark
never
me
talked to Meryl
white
Streep.
woman. Yes, sir.
So
I'm going with
quiet.
Angela.
Yeah. Put Jay down for Meryl, and me and Tommy would be down with Angela Bassett. If I sit down with Meryl Streep, we'd be so quiet at that table. I don't know what to talk to her about.
Acting.
Movies she's been in. She's been in many.
Yeah.
Oh, she classic now. She is classic.
Well, thank you guys. That's another
Well, what
round
was
of Would
that?
You Rather. Coming up next, we will close out the show. It is our last break at 49 minutes after. We'll be right back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we are. Last break of the day on this Tuesday.
Yeah.
Counting
This is
down to
it.
Christmas.
We getting there.
We're getting there. Yeah.
I like that time between Christmas and New Year's. That
Oh, that
after
you like that
Christmas,
time?
I
That
love
time.
those days.
Yeah.
It's-
I mean,
that's-
I don't
Yeah,
ever.
that's-
I don't know what day it is in between.
You never know.
wake
You
up,
never
you're
know
like,
what day it is.
day is
I
today?
know. You can eat whatever you want. And I love watching movies. I love watching movies during the holidays. I'm saving up on all
What's your
my
favorite
movies.
movie, Shirley? Favorite movie? What's your favorite movie you can watch over and over and over again? What's the
Oh,
movie?
that's easy.
A
Especially
Christmas
for the
Story.
holidays. The Temptations. Hands down.
Temptation movie?
Hands
Wait a minute.
down.
Hold up. Better than the 5 Heartbeats?
Yes.
That's
Okay,
Jay.
Carla.
The 5 Heartbeats
They
was
both
my
good
favorite.
now.
That
They
was
both
my
good.
favorite until the Temptations. Because the Temptations are real. David Ruffin was
Whoa,
real.
whoa. Are you saying
Hey,
the
Eddie
5
Kane was
Heartbeats are
real.
not real?
Eddie Kane was
Duck,
real.
Duck wasn't real.
What? Choir boy wasn't real.
Choir boy wasn't real.
Y'all know
What's your
how I
favorite
feel
movie,
about
Tommy?
the
What's your favorite
Temptations.
movie?
Y'all
Your
know I
favorite
watch that movie
Yes,
every Christmas
we
Eve.
watch every year, every Christmas.
Yes,
and
don't play
and
What
I
about
used
the
to watch
5
it with my
Heartbeats, though,
mom.
Carla? Surely you feel something for the 5 Heartbeats.
Not like
I
I
love
feel
the
for
fuck-
the Mighty
they're number 2.
Temptations. It's not the same. Ain't
But
nobody come to
it's-
see you, Otis.
You
and
don't
it's not
have no
Yes,
feeling,
it's just not the same. It's just not the
out of
same.
here. You
Ooh, Christmas is coming. Yes, it is. Hey,
But
Tommy,
yeah,
you know,
that's
man,
my favorite Christmas
Tommy, you
movie
know what y'all
to
do, man,
watch.
Carla? Yeah, I'm gonna be in Houston. You know what y'all do, man? Y'all have got to come sit out in front of my grandmother's house. You'll love
Really?
it. Just sitting in the driveway talking, man, it's fun. That's what I look forward to, man. We sit out there all day.
so cool.
I have a
Sitting
question.
in
love
chairs.
I have a question.
Ain't nothing like porch or front house talking.
Man,
Well, what are you talking about?
But you know what, Tommy?
Everything.
It starts at the
Everything.
end of the meal. It starts in the kitchen, and then it goes to the living room, and then
Mm-hmm.
it goes to the porch, and then
Right.
it goes to the front yard with the door open. And that could be another 7 hours of conversation, right?
7
Okay.
hours, man.
But let me tell you this.
Okay.
When you are on that front porch,
Mm-hmm.
the most classic thing is when people are passing by.
That's it.
Yes.
Oh,
The
okay. 'Cause I was
mumbling,
gonna
the
ask you,
mumbling
give me
your
an
go
example.
grandmother can do.
Oh.
Yes.
So give me an example. What are we talking about?
You know that that's
Like-
Kenny Ray. You know he just
Yeah.
you know he
But
just
no,
got
Tom-
out not too long ago.
Tom, it started like this. This is how it starts, Shirley. This is how it starts.
Okay.
Hey,
Mumbling.
hey, how y'all doing? Good to see y'all. Can't believe y'all made it. All right now.
Merry Christmas. Yeah. Then what?
You know what's so good about Front Porch?
Hold up, Jay. He ain't through.
Wait, hold up.
Oh, I
That's
didn't
how
hear
it
him.
starts.
My bad.
Jay, you start telling something. You know, she just got out. You know, the son just got out of jail.
Yeah.
You know the boy just
I'm
got
sorry.
home.
I didn't hear you, Junior. My bad.
I know that. I told y'all, bro.
They tell me now he got a white woman up in that house. That's what they tell me.
He got a white woman? I knew it.
I was going to say,
different.
you know what's so good about Front Porch Mumbling? The people who are driving by can't hear you, so you can
Nothing.
actually say any damn thing. Hey, stupid ass!
Hey, Kate. That's not polite, man. That's not
with
polite.
That wife, huh? Okay.
Man, I'm gonna give me a lot of that, man, over Christmas. I'm getting a lot of that.
Nothing like that Front Porch Mumbling, boy.
Nothing like that Front Porch Mumbling.
Say he got a white woman. Well, he got a
I
white
say we do that tomorrow. We do that tomorrow, yeah. Front
You
Porch
doing it
Mumbling.
now?
I like it.
Front
We
porch
doing it
mumbling.
now, Jay.
Front porch mumbling.
You want more of it tomorrow?
Tell you, man, it's the best thing in the world, man. Sitting there.
Now you
drinking
know
Kool-Aid.
He got
her
a new
whole.
car and no hot water in the house. Look at him, just driving.
No hot water in the house.
Come on, Tommy.
Yeah. the front
You
porch
know her whole bottom row is fake. You know that.
You know what? I knew it because when I saw her smile, I knew it. I said, the bottom whiter than the top. I knew it.
I know it.
I'm telling you right now. She thinks she fools somebody. She ain't fooling nobody.
Front Porch Mumbling, I love it.
Front porch mumbling be a lot, man. It be
I
fun.
love it. We doing it.
Sitting over there.
The
We're
reason
doing
he
it
leans
now.
forward in his car when he drives because he got a big ass hump in his back. Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
No. Here it is. Devontae, come in. Go in there and look up under my bed and bring me one of them Sprites under there. Don't you mess with. Don't tell nobody.
That's part of front porch mumbling.
That's that Sprite she got at
got a case of
Costco.
sodas in
You
the
got
trunk
a
of her
whole
car
case
right
of
now.
Sprite up
From
under the bed.
Costco.
Here you go, Tommy. Here you go. Go in there and give me one of them big towels. Them boys driving by here trying to look up under my dress. Go and give me one of them big ass towels at the bathroom, boy.
That front porch mumbling got
Not
a lot going on.
Costco's. The ones I got at
Costco.
Costco's.
Front porch mumbling.
Here it is.
You never been a
I love
part of
it.
front porch mumbling?
Go in there and get that broom in there. Let me see if I can get this out of my teeth. I can't get it out. But I done got between my teeth.
Right.
This got to be some Kroger chicken. I know that's what it is.
Sure, it don't even matter if people
Shut
pull
up. I eat as much chocolate cake as I want to. Go in there and get me another piece of that chocolate cake. Don't worry about her. Just give me one of that chocolate.
She ain't running nothing.
We talk about people as they walk in the house. We saw 'em.
Yeah. Come on.
Good to see you, Johnny. Glad to see you, boy. You made it. Merry Christmas. Boy, still on that dope, ain't he? He's still on that dope, ain't he? I know. Look all the weight he lost.
You know they say Reba Joyce going with a woman now. That's what they tell
What?
Yeah, that's what
knew
they
it.
say.
I saw it. I knew it. I know she was always different. I knew that.
Oh, my God.
Front
That's
porch
really just
mumbling, baby.
gossip.
Go get me some.
Funny. All right, guys.
What? Was that? That's
Another one down.
it?
Thank you so much. We
Shirley
love
thinks
you.
She's better than everybody else.
Ooh, Shirley, she thinks she better than everybody.
Anyway, we love you guys. Bye. Thank you.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.